lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, we are doing a build, but it's not any build, it's a special build. So on Twitter there is a group that got formed by Tinkerbell, I think her name is, and she basically formed a big group for simmers that can all talk to each other. I think it's up to 150 now. It's 3 separate groups because there were so many simmers. It's really amazing that she done that. And on that chat, Miss Reva decided that we should all do a big collab. So it's the Simmer Train collab. So basically, someone makes a family with a backstory, and then we have to, and then the other person, who they're collabing with, has to make the house for that storyline. So I am teamed up with Rainbow Indie. I will put her YouTube down below because she obviously is doing the family. So if you haven't watched a family create a sim, you might want to watch that first because it might make more sense. So yeah, definitely go and check her out. I am subscribed to her and she's got some amazing videos, so definitely do that. Also I'll tag Miss Reva's YouTube as well, because obviously she was the creator of this big sim train collaboration. This was really fun to do. I'm not a builder at all, so I did not struggle. I mean, I think I've done pretty well. I was quite proud of my house considering I'm not a builder, but yeah, Rainbow Indie gave me a big description on the family she was doing. Her story was amazing. I don't want to give too much around her story in case she explains it in her creator sim, but basically this is a house that belonged to a couple who had 2 grown children, and I think they're young adults. Sorry if I'm wrong about that, Indy. But they passed away sadly, so their granddad decided to come and move in with the girls, and one of them had to come back to uni for this, who studies law, and the other one is very artistic. So yeah, that's what she basically gave me. There is more to it. There's so much more to the backstory, but I don't want to give it away because if you obviously go and watch her video first, and I'm sure she'll explain it all in there, like what they're like and everything, their personality, the characteristics and stuff. So yeah, so I decided to go for like a bungalow. I mean, I know it looks like it's 2 floors, but it's not. It's just because the roof was so bloody big. But yeah, I just went for I went for Willow Creek, you know, where all like the little bungalows are, because the granddad is actually really into fishing, also gardening, but fishing, and I noticed there was a lake behind, like a little stream where he could go fishing, so I thought that fitted really well. So it took me a long time to actually do the outside of the build, but yeah, I was really quite happy with it. Now I don't know if the parents that passed away, I kind of made their house a little bit outdated, because Indy did say that one of the sisters, I think it's the sister that had to come back from university, wants to actually get rid of some of the parents' stuff, some of the mum's stuff, and wants to redo the house, basically make it more modern or whatever. But the other daughter doesn't want to do that. She wants to keep her mum's stuff, you know, because it was their house and they've only just recently passed away. Maybe it's too soon to start thinking about redecorating. So I've left like the house, it's not really outdated or nothing, it's not very modern, I can't say the word, modernized. Is that even a word? But yeah, we should be going, I always save that game. I tell you what, when I do builds, I'm saving every 5 minutes. I normally cut out when I save, but you got to keep saving, because if my game, touch wood, touching my desk, touch wood, my game has never crashed on this PC, and I've had it since March last year, so nearly a year. So you just watch it now, it'll crash. Please don't, I love you. Just rubbing it. That's really weird. Okay, so oh god, do you know what, it took me so long to do it outside. I didn't even realise how long. We're like 5 minutes into this video now and we're finally inside. So here is the layout. I'm not gonna lie, I did look on Google at floor plans, because I've just got no, it's not that I'm not creative, I'm not the most creative person in the world, like I'm not at all, but I don't know, I just find it easier to follow a floor plan. Is that cheating? I don't know. I think loads of people probably do that. So that's what I done. I mean, I don't know if it was copied like an American styled house or an English styled bungalow or whatever, but what do American people call bungalows? That's what I want to know. Let me know. Like, what do you call it bungalow? Like a one story house? What do you call it? Do you call it bungalow too? I don't know. But anyway, this is the mum's room. I don't think the granddad has really changed it too much. Like, I mean, with the outdated wallpaper you can see there and the nice old-fashioned picture, I reckon that would be of the mum's, maybe her grandparents, you know, back in the day. So I didn't want, just because it's oh sorry, I don't know why I'm black there. Just because Indy said that their parents passed away recently, so I don't think the granddad would have come in and changed anything. I think he just would have, you know, left his, just, oh, why does it keep going black? I'm so sorry, oh no. Obviously I forgot to cut that bit out. Yeah, I don't think the granddad would have come and just took over. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so recent. And I believe it was his daughter. So yeah, so we're just doing this room. I mean, I think he brought his chair. Or his wife's chair. I think she said his wife recently passed away. Let me see if that's what she said. Yeah. Oh, well, she passed away due to heart complications. So maybe that's her chair and he brought that with him. So I was just putting a few details of his on there, like his books and his shirts, but the flower was obviously from the mum. Yeah, I really like the way this build turned out, actually. Yeah, I was really proud of it. It took me, I mean, some people who've done this collab said that it's took them like 7-8 hours. I mean, I don't have that time because I have kids. So I had to I done it all in one sitting, but I think it took me like 3.5 hours. Luckily, my husband was looking after the little one. So bless him for that. So we're moving on to the eldest daughter's room. What is her name? Iris. Is it Iris? Yeah, Iris. This is she's 22 and she has dropped out of uni to come back to look after her sister and her grandpa. So obviously she might be feeling a bit down about that, because obviously that's what she wants to do. She wants to work in law, and she's had to come back, obviously, with the tragedy of her parents passing. I'm not sure how the parents passed. Indy didn't tell me that, but maybe she'll explain that in her creator sim, which I'm really looking forward to watching, actually, because obviously I haven't watched it yet, because the video is going to go up exactly the same time. So yeah, I thought I'd just put some suitcases over there, because I thought I might add that to like her mum stuff later. She might have packed some of her mum stuff away, which maybe I don't know if I delete that in the end. Obviously I'm not going to leave it there. Yeah, I didn't really know too much what to do with her room, and then I felt really bad because I made this before Indy sent me like the really detailed version of the backstory, and she told me that Iris was a neat freak, and I've kind of put a bit of clutter in the corner of her room. So I'm really sorry, Indy, about that. Maybe I should have waited for the complete story before I start building. But I was just too excited. I thought it's such a good idea to do this collab train. I mean, I know it's been a bit hectic because obviously so many people have been doing it and loads of people's are up already. So I'm sure you'll find them along the way. I'm pretty sure like loads of people are subscribed to each other from Twitter anyway, from the group, the Sims Gang, what Tinkerbell called it. So yeah, I put a little teddy bear there as well. I thought that was pretty cute, you know, from back from her childhood. Did I delete it? Okay, I forgot that I'd done that. Oh, there we go. We're going for a plant instead, because I thought maybe she wouldn't do that, actually. But she obviously likes plants. You can't, you know, you can't get enough plants in The Sims 4. I love putting plants all over the house. Really, really cool. I think I'm just going to wait until we go to the next bedroom, who is Primrose. I love the names. Really, really cool names that Indy's picked for these Sims. And she sent me pictures of them as well. And guys, you're going to look forward to seeing this great Sim, because she's made them really super duper cool. Okay, so this is Primrose's room. As Indy said, she's very artistic. So I did make her room like quite detailed with artsy-fartsy stuff. After Primrose's room, I reckon I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of the build without me jabbing on in your ear. I'm just gonna put some music in or something, because I'm not really sure what else to say. Like I said, I don't want to say too much because I want to leave that to Indy, because obviously it's her family that she created. But yeah, so I'm making her room quite artsy, like I said. This is my best room. I really like doing this one. I had a lot of fun making this room. Obviously, again with the plants, a cute little light. I know that's for kiddies, but you know, but it's not just for kiddies, isn't it? Is it even? I think I'll give her a little easel. I've done a one with a bit of paint on, because who really has an easel that hasn't got a bit of paint on, unless you've just brought it brand new. A little mirror, make the room look a bit bigger. Yeah, I'm actually quite jealous. I really want this room. Like, if I was a teenager, I was never into art or anything, but I just think it's really cool. I really like it. The little dresser there, because we couldn't fit a big one in. Wasn't really any more space to put it. I think I'll just put some more artwork on the wall. There's so much to choose from as well. So, that is a good thing about The Sims 4. They do have loads of art stuff, don't they? I think we're about to move on real soon. Also, all the lights everywhere, don't worry, I do change them. It's just because I wanted it bright for the build. Because sometimes the wallpapers look different if you've got no lights in there. So I think I'm now going to move on to the bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I deleted that case. So I'll let you guys carry on and enjoy the build. Make sure you definitely check out Indy's video and subscribe to her too, guys. Show her some love. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. bye.